The cross. It depicted shame to many looking on. With evil in their eyes, they laughed, mocked, and scoffed. As Christ took on the pressure of the cross for our redemption, he walked many miles just to secure the lost. Yet, they jeered him as he walked by. I wonder what was on his mind. He was lashed intensely with the beating he got, as they used the flagrum to tear his flesh. He got hit so violently that his skin broke open. I can't imagine the pain he felt while he was scourged, while constantly being tempted to call on the Lord. But he didn't succumb to the temptations of the enemy. He was determined to get to God. He could have called 10,000 angels for them to save him, but he took on the pain instead. Even with all the words the people continuously said, he still held on and stuck to the Father's plan. Imagine walking with a big old cross, not smooth and soft, but raggedy and rough. It must have pierced him continually, even in the places that were already sore, having been weak from the 40 lashes he received before. Yet, he wasn't just focused on the pain. He came for a reason, to bring freedom for the people. Just one more step. Just one more step. I can imagine him encouraging himself. You're almost there. Just one more step. The closer he got to complete his mission, the heavier the cross must have become. It must have felt like 1,000,000 miles, even when Calvary came within eyesight. How it must have felt to behold the very place he would be pierced, knowing his purpose was about to be fulfilled, and anticipating the agony that was between his destiny, which was God's will. Back then, the cross was one of the worst kinds of torture that one could face. It was meant to shame the individual facing trial to be disgraced. This wasn't even the beginning of his excruciating pain. It started with the lashes, and now it would end on the cross, as they pierced the nails in his hands. I can imagine his entire body crying out in pain. Just the thought of it makes me feel like I'm going insane. The cross signified something demeaning and belittling. It was a shame for one to hang on a tree. Jesus buried all our shame on the cross, where he bore our pain. You see, the devil rejoiced when he thought he won. He must have had a little celebration. But on the third day, Jesus brought his celebration to an abrupt end as he rose from the grave, having the power over death. His death brought forth life. Now we can experience that new life once we accept Jesus Christ. Remember, he suffered for you and me so that we can.